We're two budding another vine, and this is an interesting one because you had your initial graft there with the two buds, and then last year the underneath one would have failed, and then they took a spur out of the top, and then from that spur you've got two reasonably healthy canes, but they're not quite thick enough to top tie yet, so we're going to have to two bud this again. And what we want to do is probably take the lower one in this case, because they're both the same thickness. We'll take the lower one so we can make a crown cut on this one to remove it. That leaves any wound up there, if we did leave one, on a higher position, so it's not going to impact this one. This one's also reasonably in the flow of sap. And then we can go, we've got bud 0 at the back, down here, bud 1, bud 2. We're going to go there, keep it simple. As you can see, it's a little bit hard to tell if it's an inverse spur or not because we're crisscrossing. But as we know, young vines, 5 years old or less, do crisscross their sap flow up the trunk. So even though there's a couple inversions here, we've gone out to the left and then we've gone up to the right and then we're going out again, the vine is able to crisscross its sap flow. And over time, once this starts getting established, all this will swell out and fill up, and you will really not see it because all of these small safe cuts that we are making will be consumed, and we will start forming up a pretty healthy thick trunk. So just remember, when you are doing these kind of cuts, and you're not always in a position where you can take an inverse spur following the sap flow, taking the one that's underneath every single time, it's not the end of the world. These vines will be healthy and they will fill out just as well.